Take a look at this massive fish tank right over here. So the fish over here are a giant gourami. So basically these fish, they come from Southeast Asia, although they have been introduced elsewhere. They're an important food fish, and people eat their meat in commercial, and they're important when it comes to commercial trade as well. And they're also kept in large aquaria. These fish are like generally peaceful in nature, and like other unabundant fish, they are air breathers and gulp air from the surface of the water, although they are capable of breathing through their gills. And on the end of these long feelers that they have right over here, these things, they have taste buds which they use to taste their way around. And these guys over here, they're iridescent shark catfish, albinos and other like the normal kind. These, unlike their name, they aren't actually sharks but rather a species of catfish which resemble sharks and have been marketed under that name in the aquarium industry, similar to like the shark minnows or like bala sharks and stuff. But yeah, these aren't sharks. And the giant gouramis over here, they're also important in like both aquariums as well as like food industry, because their meat is marketed under the name of swai, and people like to eat it a lot. Over here you see a parrot cichlid. Made a video about these guys before. This one's a different color morph, although the ones you see at in the pet shop and stuff, they're usually like a deep red in color. And as you can see, this guy's mouth is a bit deformed because that's typical of parrot cichlids, since they're bred to be that way due to being hybrids of like Midas cichlids and gold severum cichlids. And yeah, not to be mistaken for the eats coral, accidentally ingests coral and shits out sand kind of parrotfish. But yeah, these guys are pretty interesting. And right over here you see these gigantic plecostomus fish, aka the plecos. These ones are pretty common, like you'll find them in the pet shops, ranging from like 1-inch little fish which are babies and sold to newbies under the name of, oh, they're sucker fish, they'll keep your tank clean and stuff, which they clearly do not, because they poop more than any other fish that I have ever seen. Like, look at this dude leaving a strand right over here. And these fish, they're also like really good at surviving, so they're not to be introduced elsewhere, otherwise they're going to take over lakes and ponds and stuff because of how invasive they can become. And yeah, it's basically about this fish tank. Take a look at it again, and that's about it.